Fellow lovers of film photography, we're back with another episode. And today we are going to be photographing some of the beached boats and damage from Hurricane Debby in Gulfport, Florida. And with me, I am bringing the Yashica Mat 124G, which I will be shooting a roll of Kodak Gold on. And then I'll also be bringing the Pentax Program Plus. This is my dad's camera when he was growing up, and I fixed it and put in a roll of Phoenix 200 through it to test, and I'm going to be rating it at 100 ISO, hopefully to give it a little bit more light. So let's see how it turns out.
said the longer I do this, the worse I am.
Oh yeah. Mm. It just goes to show how devastating hurricanes can be down in this area, especially. Debby was, I believe, a category 1 or 2. It was supposed to be a very weak hurricane, and it didn't even make landfall in the St. Pete, Tampa area. And we still got affected pretty strongly by that storm in terms of flooding. And what you saw in this video, those are people's homes and people's sailboats and muses. It's what you're supposed to escape on, a sailboat or just any boat like that. And just to see those capsized and beached, and those boats are never going to be used again. It was just so sad. And I know with the news afterwards, there were even, some losses with people on their boats during the storm. And it's just so sad to see that and hear that. And so I knew I wanted to go out there and document this and take pictures of what a small hurricane can do in this area, let alone any area for that matter along the coast. And I know that the pictures came out beautiful and wonderful, and it's a different representation of the emotional side of what happened. So I don't want that to be swayed with my work. I still really want people to understand the severity of the hurricane and how dangerous they can be. But onto the photography perspective of all of this, the Kodak Gold on the Yashica mat performed wonderfully. Everything was metered to perfection and came out wonderful, and I really loved the compositions. The one of the leaning sailboat, I do wish that I would have angled up a little bit more just to get the whole boat in frame. Besides that, I feel like a lot of those medium format photos of everything really tell a strong story. And for the Phoenix shots on the Pentax, I was like, I felt really weird about them at first. It was my first time shooting Phoenix, didn't really know what to expect. From all of the photos online that I've seen of Phoenix, it's a pretty iffy film stock. And what I researched is that it really needs a bit more light than what its ISO 200 really says. And when I rated it at 100, I thought, I was going to be good. That's just going to put me at a stop over. And somehow every single photo, at least every single photo, came out overexposed. Still loved the compositions, also loved the storytelling in those photos. And they're a lot more moody. So I feel like it really captured more of the essence of the situation. And, I would shoot Phoenix again. I really would. I just think I would meter it at box speed and maybe just overexpose by one stop from there. I don't think I would ever shoot it again at 100. I mean, half the roll was blown out. I was able to recover at least some of the detail in post, which bless Adobe. Thank you, Lightroom. And but yeah, I enjoyed the process, and shout out to my boy Brock for filming. You a G, man. Thank you. Uh, but it was such a wild experience being out there, because even though there was like all that devastation and all those boats and those homes really were like gone and destroyed, the vibe out there was so positive and very uplifting. A lot of people in the community coming together to help each other and really embed that feeling of, support in the people that were, suffering and had loss. And I just really love that. It goes to, speak on so many levels. And I think it's also just a great representation of Gulfport as a city. It's just such a beautiful little town that's full of just wonderful souls. I love that place. Um, with these cameras, I was obviously, like I said, very happy with the performance of the Yashica mat. I've kind of been putting that camera out in the field as kind of my go-to recently, so it's been performing well. I've gotten really used to it. And the program plus, I was actually, so happy that it was working, because when I got that camera, I had to fix a whole bunch of crap on it, and it just, took quite a while. So putting the first roll back through it in like 3 years to see those results, I was very pleased. So I'm glad that camera is back in the rotation. So I gonna be working on a couple more videos. I can't promise their release times. I got a lot going on in my life right now. I started my own business about 1.5 years ago, and I made the jump a couple months ago from the preparation, legal building phase to the prospecting phase. And I picked up a client, wonderful client out here in St. Pete. It's called The Gym at Terra Verde. So I've been working with them on all of their content creation, social media management, and it's been a blast, but it takes a lot of time. So I feel like I haven't really been too attentive to any of my Instagram stuff or YouTube for that matter. So, just got to roll with it. So I have content coming. I can't promise when it will be here, but it will be here eventually. So for the people who watch me, thank you for watching me, by the way. Y'all are awesome. There is more to come. And I can't wait, honestly. So stick around. And if you enjoyed this video, any of these photos, leave a like. Comment below what your favorite photo was, or if you've shot on Phoenix before and have any recommendations for shooting that specific film stock. If you've shot on a Yashica mat before, a Pentax Program Plus, let me know in the comments. Talk to me. I love talking to y'all. So enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.